Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving into an exciting IELTS Speaking Part 2 topic. Describe a place in the village you visited. I will guide you through a Band 9 answer. I will also introduce some top-notch vocabulary, collocations, phrasal verbs, and idioms that will elevate your speaking game. So without further ado, let's start the ball rolling. So first, let's talk about some amazing words to describe the countryside. Idyllic. So this is perfect for describing a place that's peaceful and picturesque, like a cozy village nestled in a lush valley. Rustic, a great way to highlight something simple yet charming, like a wooden cottage or a farmhouse. Bucolic, use this when talking about the beauty of nature, like rolling hills or blooming orchards. So these words can transform your description into something truly captivating. Like if you say, the village had an idyllic charm with rustic cottages and a bucolic setting. Well, that sounds quite impressive. Um, Next, we have quaint. It's perfect for describing something old-fashioned but attractive, like an ancient wooden church. Serene and tranquil, both are excellent for painting a picture of calm and peaceful places, like a quiet riverbank or a still forest. And these words not only make your answer vivid, but also help you stand out to the examiner. Now, let's move to collocations, which make your speaking more natural. Natural beauty, peaceful retreat, um, rich cultural heritage. So, for instance, you could say the village was a peaceful retreat offering breathtaking scenery and rich cultural heritage. So that's this kind of combination. Um, Phrasal verbs are another powerful tool for fluency. Soak up. Use this to express enjoying the atmosphere, like soaking up the tranquility of a village. Wander around, a great way to describe exploring cobblestone streets or markets. Take in, it's perfect for appreciating stunning views or cultural landmarks. Like you could say something like, I spend the afternoon wandering around the quaint streets and soaking up the peaceful vibe. So doesn't it feel authentic? And finally, um, idioms. Idioms make your speech engaging and show a strong command of English. Off the beaten track for places that are remote or undiscovered. A stone throw from or a stone throw away from to describe something very close by. In the middle of nowhere, when you're surrounded by vast, isolated landscapes, you can say something like, the village was truly off the beaten track, but its charm made the journey worthwhile. So this adds some personality to your description. Okay, so let's brainstorm some ideas for the topic. About the place, like you can say like a quaint dacha or summer house in the village of Pereslavl-Zaleski, surrounded by idyllic forests and near the banks of Lake Pleshcheyevo, something like this. Okay, or picture visiting Suzdal, a gem of Russian golden ring with its cobblestone streets and rich cultural heritage. For timing, think of a family trip during summer or an autumn gateway when the countryside is cloaked in golden leaves. So these details make your answer vivid and personal. Okay. When it comes to activities, describe wandering around the local market, tasting homemade treats, or exploring a pristine forest where you can be surrounded by coniferous and deciduous trees, and name just a couple of trees that grow there. You can mention how you soaked up the serene atmosphere by a tranquil riverbank or admired breathtaking architecture. As for feelings, um, you can express how the trip gave you a sense of peace and helped you appreciate the simplicity of rural life. For example, spending time in the village felt like taking a trip down memory lane. Okay, so and let me try to produce a sample answer on this topic. So I will try to incorporate those ideas and vocabulary. If you want, you can like scroll back and pause the video and have a look at the like this vocab and ideas in more detail. Okay, so I've been asked to tell you about a place in a village I visited, and the one which I can't help telling you about is a small idyllic village called Suzdal. So, without further ado, let me start the ball rolling. It was actually during a family trip last summer when I visited this charming place, and it must have been around a fortnight ago when I found myself completely immersed in its rustic charm and picturesque scenery. Suzdal, as you might have already guessed, is part of Russia's Golden Ring, and it's renowned for its quaint wooden churches and breathtaking natural beauty. What made this place so special to me was not only its serene atmosphere, but also the sense of stepping back in time. Little did I know that a simple trip to a village could leave such a profound impact on me. Not only did I get to expose its cobblestone streets, but I also visited an ancient church that had been preserved for centuries. It was then that I realized how rich our cultural heritage truly is. Having been born in a bustling city, I rarely get to experience the tranquility of rural life, but Suzdal gave me just that. Hardly had I stepped into the village when my jaw dropped in amazement at its bucolic setting. The lush greenery, the serene river flowing nearby, and the traditional wooden houses exuded an unparalleled rustic charm. During my stay, I wandered around the village market, soaking up the local vibe. I even tasted some homemade kvass, which was absolutely divine. If I hadn't taken that chance to visit Suzdal, I would have missed out on such an authentic experience. What I loved most about the trip was the sense of peace it brought me. Having spent years in the fast-paced environment of a city, I felt rejuvenated in this quaint little village. What made matters worse, though, was the fact that I only stayed for 2 days. I wish I could have stayed longer to fully take in the breathtaking scenery and interact with the locals. To sum up, Suzdal was truly a hidden gem, and the memories I made there will stay with me forever. It was a visit that not only refreshed my mind, but also made me appreciate the beauty and simplicity of rural life. So that's it for today's video. I hope you found these tips and vocabulary useful for your IELTS speaking preparation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more engaging content. And let me know in the comments what's your favorite place to describe. If you want to receive the vocabulary list as a file, you can use the link in the description below. See you next time.